Hello everybody and welcome to a unique and extremely special Derbyshire Live Heroes Awards 2020, headline sponsored by the Derbyshire Police and Crime Commissioner. My name's Des Coleman and I've got to admit these are very special awards for me. Being a Derby lad myself, I was actually born on Normanton Road. The shops used to be houses, Nightingale School, Littleover School, and I actually go as far back as remembering when the Spider Bridge was actually built, which is eons ago. But enough about that. Let's talk about what's happening over the course of the next couple of hours. We are here, without a doubt, to celebrate your Derbyshire Live Heroes 2020. Now, 2020, of course, has been an extremely difficult year, to say the least, and many things have changed. But the one thing that has remained constant is the incredible bravery, dedication and heroism of our finalists, and we're certainly not going to allow any pandemic to prevent us from celebrating your achievements tonight. So join me as we meet each of our finalists in their communities right across Derbyshire. Celebrate as we hear all of their remarkable stories and achievements, and what's more, award our fantastic category winners. We'll also be recognising a very special individual when we present our Lifetime Achievement Award later in the show. And to end the night, we'll be crowning our Hero of Derbyshire, who will be selected from our category winners. And it doesn't end there. Watch out for some surprises along the way and some special guests. And speaking of special guests, I think it's time now to hear from the Derbyshire Live editor, Natalie Fay, and headline sponsor, Derbyshire's Police and Crime Commissioner, Hardile Dinser. But before we do, all the footage that you see tonight was filmed adhering to COVID guidelines.
Good evening. My name's Natalie Fay and I'm the editor of the Derby Telegraph and its sister website, Derbyshire Live. I'd like to welcome you to the Derbyshire Live Heroes Awards tonight. We're doing things a bit differently this year. Of course, we need to make sure we're all at a safe social distance. Meeting virtually like this is something we've all grown used to over the last few months, and it's one of the many consequences of the COVID pandemic. But what COVID has also shown us is how we can all pull together, and that's what we're here tonight to celebrate. All of the people you will hear about tonight have gone above and beyond, putting others before themselves in outstanding acts of selflessness. I know all the judges will agree that deciding who should win was a difficult and often really emotional process. So before I sign off, I just need to thank our sponsors. This event truly could not have gone ahead without your support. So all that's left for me to say is please enjoy the evening, get involved and show your support for all our wonderful winners and runners-up. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm delighted you could join us at the Derbyshire Live Heroes Awards to celebrate the remarkable achievements and contributions of the people of Derbyshire. It's really important to me that we gather together to acknowledge the amazing community spirit that has shone through in what has been a truly challenging year for all of us. Whenever the communities of Derbyshire have faced challenges, there have always been so many fantastic people around ready to step up and go above and beyond. And that has never been more relevant and widely felt than in 2020. That is why, as your Police and Crime Commissioner, I'm so proud to be the headline sponsor for these awards. It really is a real honour to me and privilege for me to recognise and express my gratitude to the heroes of this county, heroes that selflessly work to protect the vulnerable in a society, heroes that have dedicated themselves to improving life for the communities of Derbyshire, heroes that have so bravely put themselves at risk for the physical and mental health of others. I hope everyone will enjoy the award ceremony, and to all those nominated and beyond, thank you for your contribution to making Derbyshire a better place.
So tonight is going to be a huge celebration and we want all of you to be involved. So please interact with us by posting your photos, your videos and your comments with the hashtag Derby Live Heroes. And to add a little bit of extra fun to the show, we also want you to answer our Derbyshire Live Heroes riddle to be in with a chance of winning a £50 Amazon gift voucher. Now, once you've actually had the answer, you post it with the comment section on YouTube or on Facebook Live. And toward the end of the show, what we'll do is we'll select a winner at random. So here we go. This is the riddle. It should be appearing on your screens right now. What is so fragile that saying its name breaks it? Simple as that. I'll say it again. What is so fragile that just by saying its name breaks it? If you do know the answer, get posting, and the very best of luck. Now, before we continue with our very first category, let's give a huge warm welcome to our 2020 finalists who are appearing on our screens right now. Joining us live from their homes, finalists, give us all a wave. Brilliant, brilliant. You're all looking fantastic. But you know something? What would actually look even a little bit better alongside of you would be one of these. This is our prestigious award. I've got it right now, lit up in all its glory. This is what you can actually win. Each of our category winners, ladies and gentlemen, will receive one. So the very best of luck to you. There we go. Now, we do hear a lot about young people these days, and sadly, sometimes it seems we only ever hear the bad news. But we think that it's really important to shine a light on all of the good things that young people right across Derbyshire do. And what our first three shortlisted finalists tonight have achieved is pretty amazing. So let's find out a little bit more about each of them as we celebrate our very first category, which is Young Heroes, and sponsored by Cozy Direct.
At 15, Sandil had to migrate from her home in Zimbabwe to the UK with her family. With no knowledge of the English language or culture, she was placed into foster care with her sister. After moving back with her parents, their relationship became strained and Sandil found herself homeless. She stayed in a homeless shelter before being offered a flat at YMCA, where she set up a support group. She is now studying health and social care and has her own flat.
Like, being an unaccompanied minor is the worst. Honestly, like, people don't understand how traumatic it can be. But I feel like, you know, the support that I got from the social workers and the support that I got from every other professional that helped me to make it to what I am today and who I am today, like, it's massive. And I just feel like I want to give back to young children that are going through the same thing. It's just always a little storm that you have to go through, but I feel like that has shaped me into the young woman that I am right now. Sometimes a lot of people, like, they go through things and then they feel like it's time to give up. I feel like when you go through something, you're just being prepared for something that's greater than you. That's just how I look at it, and I think the more I look at it that way, I was able to grasp a lot of opportunities. Where there's a will, there's a way. So yeah, I'm excited for the future. Don't know what it brings, but whatever it brings, I'm ready for it.
Brave 4-year-old Perry Eloise dashed to her grandparents' house and told them to call 999 after she found her diabetic dad suffering from a hypoglycemic episode. Having also recently contracted costochondritis, Rob was in danger of becoming seriously ill upon collapsing, but thanks to his daughter's quick thinking, he received the medical attention needed. Perry was later presented with the Laverick Award, which recognises young people who have gone above and beyond to help others.
I work in the funeral industry, so it kind of brought everything home kind of thing. If she wasn't here, I could have been using my skills at work, couldn't I? I've just had a recent diagnosis of type 2 diabetes, so she's got 2 diabetics in the family now. So she's... Really?
Wait.
So she's being protective of both of us. She hands us all the kit and helps us if we need it, don't you?
I got a toy doctor kit.
You have got a toy doctor's kit and she uses it quite well, don't you?
I'm going to look after Mummy and Daddy when I'm older because I love them.
16-year-old Lucas demonstrated great initiative when he caught a shoplifter at a shopping centre. Lucas chased a thief after he stole a Radley handbag from a shop in Cooper Square and tried to cycle away. The quick-thinking youngster managed to kick the back tyres, sending the thief flying into fencing before landing on the floor. Lucas held the shoplifter's bike down, and when others nearby were alerted to the incident, the thief ran away, leaving the stolen bag behind, which Lucas then returned.
had to go after him. I thought, I couldn't let him steal the bag and just get away with it like that. It's kind of instinct. I saw the guy taking advantage, and I just thought he had to be stopped. I had to go get him and make sure he didn't get away. At least I got the bag back.
Always help where you can help. He's done that, and I am proud of him that he's done it. It could have been more dangerous than it was, but at least he stood up while other people stood back and watched.
I was ready to, stand up, say something, and sometimes do something if that's what it means. That's what it takes.
Well, I'm delighted to say that I'm now joined by Lucas, Perry, Eloise and Sandil. Give us a wave, guys. Go on, give us a wave. Great. All three of you are incredible and inspirational heroes. Best of luck to you all. Now, we'll head over to CEO Peter Else and the Cozy Direct team to announce this year's winner.
Hi there, I'm Laura, this is Pete and this is Joe, and we're from Cozy Direct.
We're absolutely delighted to sponsor the Young Hero of the Year award here in Derbyshire. We've seen some fantastic competition. There's easily more than one award winner, but we do of course have to choose one.
And the winner of the Derbyshire Young Hero Award is...
Drum roll please. Sandil and Lovu.
So, Sandil, you are the very first winner of tonight's awards. Go on, how does it feel? I can see that huge smile on your face.
Oh my gosh, I'm really, really honoured and I'm humbled. I don't know what to say. I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
I can tell that you're excited by the smile. Where are you going to put the award?
Pardon?
Where are you going to put it? Where are you going to place it?
I'm going to put it in the living room, right here. Yeah, so everyone can see it when they walk into my flat.
Magical. Congratulations. All the best, yeah?
Thank you.
Not a problem at all. Worthy winner there. So, on to our second category, which is the award for bravery and courage, and is sponsored by Business Live. Let's meet our three finalists who have all battled against the odds and put themselves at risk in order to save others.
PC Avens and Sergeant DeRose illustrated incredible bravery when they stopped a knifeman from killing his partner. The officers heard a couple shouting in their home, followed by a woman screaming. Fearing for her safety, they forced entry and confronted the man holding a knife to the woman's throat. The man approached them with his knife raised, but on hearing the woman scream louder and fearing injury, they struck him with a baton and wrestled him to the ground, receiving knife blows to their vests in doing so.
It is a privilege and honour. I've always said police officers like myself and Chris, these sort of things happen every day, sadly, but don't always get talked about. So any sort of recognition for the good work we do is always appreciated. You fall back onto what you know, what you've done before, and then it's just that drive that we've all got as police officers and any emergency services to just go forward and try and deal with what you've got. Being the police, I think we've all got a drive to help people, and that's why we all join the job. We all say that we don't join the job to change the world. We're not that naive, but it's just hopefully make the difference to that one person that we meet along the way.
Dad of 9, Chris Dolman, showed great courage when he pulled a man from a flipped car full of smoke. Heading to a hospital appointment, Chris passed an accident on the A444 in Stanton and immediately stopped to help. Seeing the car filled with smoke, he realised someone was inside and yanked the jammed door to get him out. While his wife called an ambulance, Chris helped check the young man over, who was disorientated but seemed to have no serious injuries.
I think it was the hand. I think just that image of that hand going through the smoke and hitting the window, realising someone was inside, that it was just switch. You know what I mean? Autopilot kicks in, you can't leave them in there. I don't see myself as a hero or anything, I'm just doing what anybody should have done. If you see somebody hurt or in a situation like that, you can't just leave them. And with it being towards Christmas, it could have been a different story. I think everybody should help in a situation like that. I mean, if everybody did one good deed a day, imagine how much better the world would be.
Donning only wellies and waterproofs, with just a rope around her waist as a safety measure, local farmer Faye Russell plunged into deep, dangerous and icy cold floodwater to save her sheep after they were put at risk by severe flooding triggered by Storm Dennis. After being alerted by a neighbour, Faye spent up to 45 minutes in the freezing water, carrying the sheep and lambs in danger under her arms to safety.
at the end of the day, as a farmer, it's my responsibility, and it's quite nice to be acknowledged, actually. I didn't want to put anybody else in danger. Quite frankly, you almost become responsible for everybody else's safety, and you have to sort of take lead a little bit sometimes as a farmer and as a shepherd. It's nothing you wouldn't do for your flock. Sheep become pets, and you know them as individual characters. I think it's natural instinct that you sort of jump into action and find some courage that you otherwise didn't know you had.
And I can certainly remember reporting on Storm Dennis. It really did cause an awful lot of problems. But there you can see we've got three remarkable individuals there, Faye, Chris and Sergeant Amos, all looking fabulous behind me right now. Best of luck to each and every single one of you. So let's hear it from the Midlands business editor, Tamlin Jones, from our category sponsor, Business Live, who will announce this year's winner.
Good evening, I'm Tamlin Jones, Midlands business editor for Business Live, and we're very proud to be sponsoring the Bravery and Courage category at the DerbyshireLive Heroes Awards. Congratulations to everybody tonight, all the finalists and the winners. And the winner of this category is PC Christian Avons and Sergeant Amos Giroux. Congratulations.
Sergeant Amos, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
So there were two of you there, aren't they? Where is your partner in crime, so to speak?
Chris, he just couldn't make it today. He's got a young lad, and I think he's also going to be working possibly later tonight, which I possibly will be later as well.
Right, OK, so you're working tonight, are you? Are you going to take your award with you?
I don't think I want to take it with me just yet, just in case it gets broken where I work.
All right. Well, congratulations. You're a worthy recipient. All the best.
OK, thank you.
Thank you. Excellent, excellent. Now, these awards, as you probably know, are all about giving back to our community. And the next time we're going to hear from three finalists who are a shining example of community action, which happens to be our next category and is sponsored by Lubrizol.
Throughout the pandemic, Jay has strived to find new digital ways of engaging with individuals in crisis and struggling in isolation, particularly through MenTalk 2.0. He works tirelessly and passionately to create ways of supporting individuals in need, and is currently developing a pioneering Teen Talk project to provide local teenagers with instant access to support and services information in order to reduce social anxiety and prevent the long-term effects of any traumas experienced.
I know how it feels. I know those thoughts, and it's very dark, and it's a very bad place, and it's a spiral that if you're not helped or supported, you can quickly fall down, and anybody can be caught out by it. I was lucky enough to be granted that option to talk about what I was going through, and if I hadn't done, goodness knows the situation I would have ended up in. What's most important is that we as a society change our belief in and become aware that it's okay to talk. We've got to express how we feel. They have the capability and to heal themselves and to talk, and it's okay. It's not going to be judged. People aren't going to look at you in a different light. And you know what? It saves people's lives, and that's what's most important.
David Lewis is the chair of the Al Mikalova Community Interest Company. Following many years as a local village postmaster, during which he ensured the post office was at the heart of the community, David now runs the group dedicated to providing events designed to bring Mikalova together. As well as raising thousands of pounds for charity and contributing much more to the local economy, the CIC has also helped to transform the area.
My little contribution just makes them feel like somebody cares, and I do care. That's why I wanted to do it. My wife always says the people that do things are the people that are bothered. If you're not bothered about whether somebody's happy or not, you don't do anything for them. But if you are bothered, then you go out and do something about it, and that's all I do.
After the lockdown announcement in March, Victoria sprang into action to support her local community. Manager of Blythe House Hospice's award-winning community volunteer programme, Vicky and her colleague Julie Forrest worked hard in coordinating volunteers to support vulnerable and isolated members of the community in accessing essential services and materials, some of which were not known to the hospice before lockdown. This included 34 trips to essential hospital appointments, over 200 prescription deliveries, and more than 375 shopping deliveries.
And it's almost like the swan. You sort of smooth along the surface and your feet are going like crazy, but you want the volunteers to feel safe, feel like they've got the support of Blythe House. And I think through Christmas there's going to be a lot of lonely people, a lot of people that won't be able to get together, and that action to keep those people connected is going to be very crucial. I think the lovely thing in this area is we're sort of an older age group, and we've got a lot of retired people with some amazing skills. If we can hone those in and spread them out into our community, it's just going to grow and grow and grow. If anybody's interested in volunteering, absolutely join us at Blythe House. We've got a lot of different opportunities.
And again, I'm delighted to say that I'm now joined by David, Victoria and Jason. How are you doing, guys? It's time, though, to head over to Quality Systems Manager Claire Hollingshurst from a category sponsor, Lubrizol, to announce this year's winner.
Hi, I'm Claire Hollingshurst from Lubrizol. At Lubrizol, we are proud to sponsor local initiatives that support our communities. By sponsoring the DerbyshireLive Heroes Community Action Award, we are recognising those that have worked tirelessly within their local communities. We had so many amazing nominees for this award, and the judges found it extremely difficult to pick our top 3 finalists. So congratulations to you all. You've made such a huge impact, and you should be extremely proud of yourselves. But there can only be one winner this evening, and Lubrizol would like to congratulate Mr. Michelova himself, David Lewis.
David, it's like an early Christmas present, isn't it? How do you feel?
It is, it's amazing. Thank you very much. I can't believe it. Everybody's done so much and I just do a little bit. So.
You sound as though you've got a wonderful community in Michelova.
Oh, absolutely. My little team really have worked hard with me, and everybody supports us. It's just amazing in Michelova. It's brilliant.
Excellent. That's what communities are made of. Well done, David. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic. So next up, tackling climate change. Improving sustainability and looking after the environment is no easy accomplishment. It really does take dedicated individuals, hours of their time to make things happen. Husband and wife, Steve and Kay Croot from Croot Farm Shop and Cafe, and Sarah Garlick from the Amber Room are perfect examples of our next category, which is Environmental Heroes, and sponsored by Ward.
Popular farm shop and cafe Croots makes a continued effort to champion environmentally friendly initiatives and encourage customers to follow suit. Manager Steve Croot and his wife Kay are a big part of this, making a number of environmentally positive changes without compromising on the high standards offered, including cutting out plastic bags, water bottles and straws, a continued commitment to local producers, and developing a new range of plant-based products.
It has become a motivation over the last few years. As the world's changed, we've sort of seen we've got to change, and it's pushed us, especially me, into trying to find, you know, ways of getting rid of plastic and making things a lot better. You know, it's something we've got to do.
I think the community is absolutely at the heart of the whole business. We have so many fantastic loyal customers here that have been coming to us for years and years, and so many of our team have been with us for years as well. So it is a real community feel, and everybody who comes here always says that to us. It feels very much like it is a family business, but it feels like a family of people that work here. And so we try to work with the local community in so many ways, whether that be, you know, sourcing products from the local community, from local farmers and growers and companies, but also helping out local organisations and fundraising for local charities. It's a really important part in the business and will continue to be going forward.
Eco-friendly clothing store The Amber Room offers customers store credit or cash in return for their pre-loved items of clothing. Owner Sarah Garlick opened the store in Derby after admiring the vintage clothing shops in America, stating, "This is fast fashion in a sustainable way." Through the store, Sarah advocates the recycling of unwanted items and provides a new, accessible, ethical option for fashion lovers in the area, so they can help the environment while still creating fresh looks.
Everybody really loves it. They're like so surprised of like how cheap and affordable it is, and like because when people think of sustainability, they think, oh, really expensive pieces of fashion, and it's just like a whole new concept. So everybody's like really getting on board with it and enjoying the way that we like do things and the shopping experience that we provide.
I did global development at uni, and I've always been passionate about trying to make a change in some way. By doing this, you can shop affordably. You can just adapt little things into your life. As well as being fashionable and being like quite quirky and cool. Trying to make like the second-hand shopping vibe like quite cool.
Steve, Kay and Sarah are all eagerly anticipating the award winner. 3 eco-warriors is what I'm going to call it. I'm not going to keep you in suspense much longer, so let's join the head of sustainability, Ashley Oates, from our award category sponsor, Ward.
We recently launched the Ward Way, our sustainability roadmap to take us to 2030, so the time felt right for us to lend our support to the Environmental Heroes category of the awards. So the winner of the Environmental Hero Award is Sarah Garlick and the Amber Rooms.
Sarah, again, how does it feel? How does it feel to win?
Oh, it's just really great that it's like recognised that like people are trying to make a difference. And like every little helps, like just doing small things and showing people they can make a change. So it's good that it's actually being recognised.
Is it difficult getting people to come around to recycling?
It was to begin with, but like because we've been there a bit longer now, it's got easier. It's just because there's like nothing to compare it to, so it's like a whole new concept. But once people like figure out like how they can recycle the clothes and how they can make these little changes, then they like really get on board with it. So.
Well, you're an entrepreneur and a well-worthy winner. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Brilliant, brilliant. To all of our finalists, you know, I've got to send a personal thank you. I think you're amazing. I'm sure everybody watching at home thinks you're amazing too. However, I've got to say that there are 2 friendly and familiar faces, both called Wayne, strangely enough, who actually wanted to send you all a message of congratulations.
Congratulations to all this year's winners and finalists at the Derbyshire Live Awards. You guys work so hard to make a difference in the community. On behalf of everyone here at Derby County, I want to say thank you and well done.
Hi, it's Wayne Madison here from Derbyshire County Cricket Club. Congratulations to all the winners and finalists at the Derbyshire Live Heroes Awards. Your determination and selflessness is what is so great about this community. So thank you for everything that you do.
2 Waynes there. It's like we stepped into a mini Wayne's World or something. Wayne Rooney, of course, and Wayne Madsen. Next tonight, though, we are going to recognise 2 exceptional finalists who regularly go beyond their call of duty. So let's hear more about them now as we celebrate our next category, which is for the emergency services and is proudly sponsored by Reach Events.
Bill has demonstrated incredible dedication and bravery over the past 45 years as a firefighter, rescuing countless people and animals. Fighting fires was something Bill had always wanted to do. As a youngster, he would often hang around the station, but it was only when one of the Tutbury Fire Station crew encouraged Bill to sign up that he joined the service. Since, Bill has spent the majority of his career fighting fires before later becoming more involved in community fire safety.
I'd always wanted to be a firefighter from when I was a teenager, basically. I loved every minute of it. I really did, really did. As one young lad said to me years and years and years ago, he was trapped in this car, and he looked at me and he said, "You're not going to let me die, are you?" I says, "Oh no." "Are you sure?" I said, "No, you won't die. We'll get you out, no problem at all." I say, and that's how it goes. That was a proud moment. Every moment when you're fighting a fire, once the fire's done and dusted and it's all gone out, is a proud moment anyway. If it's there to be done, I'll do it. It's just something that just comes to me naturally, I think. Just to help people. That's what we're all here for, really. So if you can't do somebody a good turn, don't do them a bad one. And that's my philosophy anyway. Yeah. Anybody needs help, I'll help them.
Community paramedic Tracy works tirelessly providing face-to-face health advice and on-street medical care to homeless and vulnerable people in Derby, suffering from a multitude of complex problems, including mental health, drug addiction and historical abuse. On a regular basis, Tracy treats over 200 patients at the Safe Space, which offers a wealth of services to the city's homeless, believing that helping people at the worst times in their life is my gift to give.
Coming to Derby and they are on the streets, or they have been on the streets, we're getting them into accommodation and off the streets pretty soon. It's a big partnership that's working together, so it's really, really good. I kind of started the role and walked around for probably 3 or 4 months until I saved somebody's life from a heroin overdose. That automatically gave them trust that I was there to help, and then since then it's just they signpost the homeless to me for help, and so I'm kind of in with the gang now. I feel like I found my niche. I love doing this job. It's not like coming to work, and I can see the difference I'm making every day. From 18 months ago, they're all walking around looking a lot healthier, they're all on medication. Any struggles they get, they usually seem to find me.
Well, as you can see, our remarkable finalists are behind me. You can never really say enough about the emergency services. I know they've come to my aid in time. And let's find out more about the winner now. So it's time to introduce the Director of Events, Marsha Mitchell, from our category sponsor, Reach Events. She, again, is going to announce the winner.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Marsha Mitchell, and I'm Director of Reach Events. And I'm delighted to be here this evening sponsoring the emergency services category, especially in 2020 when so much extraordinary work has been highlighted for the emergency services. I'd really like to take the opportunity to pass on my thanks to all the nominees. You are all amazing and you should all be highly commended. However, there can only be one winner. And I'm delighted to announce that this year's winner of the Emergency Services Award goes to Tracy Cunningham. Congratulations.
Tracy, look at you. Gosh, everybody's looking at you now, Tracy. How do you feel?
Shocked, really.
So obviously, I take it you didn't expect to win. You're feeling quite shocked now. I mean, who's the first person you're going to speak to about winning the award?
I think everybody's zooming in and watching tonight anyway, so they'll all know. They'll all be ringing me soon.
They certainly will. Well, I'll leave you to your phone calls, OK? Congratulations. All the best.
Thank you.
Magical. Great winner there. Now, each year we ask our readers to nominate somebody that they know who continually helps out their neighbours, whether that be running errands or just simply watching out for them, even helping in a crisis. So it's now time to celebrate 3 unsung heroes who simply epitomise those actions and define the words good neighbour, which is our next category, and sponsored by ABF, the Soldiers Charity.
Sisters Imogen and Evie Hatton took to producing their very own newspaper to keep their neighbours entertained during lockdown. The pair have been writing articles covering the latest news and cramming jokes and quizzes into the messenger to keep everybody's spirits up. The publication is delivered free to their neighbours every Wednesday and has been a huge hit. We started the newspaper to make people feel safe and happy and to keep them entertained during lockdown. We love writing the stories, said 9-year-old Imogen.
Feels really good, as in like we've not done anything like this before, so yeah, this feels amazing. And I'm really happy that we got nominated because it makes me happy. We wrote it because we wanted to make people happy and smiley, and also So we wanted to write the newspaper because we wanted them to feel happy and not lonely. I want to be a Radio 1 presenter, so kind of like a journalist in music. So yeah, I like that idea. And also, I want to like write newspapers for kids and make them feel happy.
When popular local footballer and referee Roy Garrett passed away in his sleep at his Littleover home earlier this year, his death came as a real shock to his friends and family. Steve Wood, Mr. Garrett's best friend since they were just 8 years old, immediately set about ensuring that he had the best send-off possible, setting up a Just Giving page to cover the funeral costs. A selfless young man, Reggie Worrell has been recognised by the Epilepsy Action charity for the level of care and help he has provided for a friend battling epilepsy. 9-year-old Reggie was already close friends with Ellis Mayfield when Ellis was diagnosed in 2019, but the pair became even closer during lockdown, using FaceTime to communicate with each other every day, which Ellis's mum Rochelle says has been an amazing support as Ellis struggled to overcome anxiety related to his epilepsy.
It's quite surprising to be nominated for this award. I never thought it would be a thing in my life. He's nice, he's supportive when you're down, he's just a good person really. When you have a best friend, it's that, like, it doesn't matter what happens, that you'll always be friends.
Well, 3 incredible finalists there. I do wish I lived next door to all of you. Imogen, Evie, Reggie and Chelsea Garrett, daughter of Roy Garrett, who's representing Steve this evening. I won't keep you in suspense much longer, so let's head over to East Midlands Regional Director Stuart Wiles from the category sponsor ABF, the Soldiers Charity, to see who will be crowned our good neighbour for 2020.
Good evening all. Thank you very much for providing me the honour to award tonight's Good Neighbour Award. The Soldiers Charity is all about community and looking after our veterans and soldiers throughout the world, just like a good neighbour. So it's with great privilege that I announce the 2020 winners for this year's award are Imogen and Evie Hatton.
Imogen and Evie. First of all, which one's Imogen? Imogen, put your hand up. There you go. So I take it you're Evie. How old are you?
I'm 9 and I'm 7.
Oh gosh, so how does it feel?
It feels absolutely amazing, like we were not expecting this. So yeah, we feel really good.
I bet you can't wait to tell all your friends, can you?
Yeah, we can't wait.
Well, congratulations. Okay, go and give your parents a big hug. Well done to the both of you. Mum and Dad just peeking their head in there, gosh. So here we go. I can speak on behalf of everybody in Derbyshire tonight. Oh, great. Good Neighbour Award, congratulations. But there are hundreds of health workers in our region, both paid and voluntary, of course, who make such a difference to so many people's lives, especially during these difficult and uncertain times. So this year, we actually wanted to recognise and acknowledge those groups and individuals who dedicate their lives to supporting people right across Derbyshire and beyond. So next up is the Healthcare Heroes category, which is sponsored by Derby and Burton Hospitals charity.
Local nurse Emma Bailey has been sneaking out of her house in the early hours to make a daily display thanking community heroes. She has dedicated her front garden to honouring fellow key workers battling against COVID-19. Emma's trusty teddy Bradley Bear is the star of the show. He is dressed in a different outfit each day and is surrounded by themed props, and despite the early rise required, Emma plans to continue beyond the end of the calendar year.
Every day before work we was getting it all together and setting it all up, and then I was going to work and then coming back, my partner was going, oh my goodness, we've had loads of people, blah, 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 blah. And the responses were overwhelming. People kept saying to us that, oh my goodness, you're the reasons why my children come out, you're my reasons why we go for a walk. And it was literally the children's faces and the community just actually having a moment through all this madness of COVID where they were all smiling and get together. It was really nice. It was sad when it ended. So he may come out on Christmas, he may come out other times, or he might just retire to being like well-loved bear in our home. Who knows?
Throughout the coronavirus pandemic, Ruth Brown has worked extremely hard to support patients in the final months of their lives, coordinating care in the comfort of their own homes so they're able to die with dignity and with their loved ones by their side, which has also helped to ease the pressure and strain on the NHS. Ruth has also coordinated the delivery and distribution of thousands of items of PPE to ensure all healthcare assistants are safe and comfortable while undertaking their vital work.
It's such a privileged position, and it can be very, very special to be with someone and be with that family and make that difference. It leaves memories, it leaves a legacy, and with a good death, that family can progress, grieve, and move on with their lives. When I look back along my career, I do feel very proud of what I've achieved. I think I am proof that at 47, you know, many people would think the choices are made, they have no options. That's far from the truth. Always believe in yourself, always think there's more that you can do. I'm very happy with what I've achieved, and I hope other people look at me and say, you did good, girl.
The Meadows Care Home in Alfreton has reason to celebrate as two of its carers raise a huge £1,500 for the home's Residents Fund. Sue Dennington and Lynn Hardy achieved this after embarking on a sponsored 85-mile trek from Cleethorpes to the home, which saw the pair pounding the pavement for a total of 4 days and garnered donations from across the UK.
Some thought we were crazy, walking all them miles.
Kept herself going, laughing, talking all the way, didn't we?
Yeah.
Getting lost.
It's because we wanted entertainment to come in to make them happy.
So we kept us going, knowing that we're achieving something at the end of it.
We love the residents, we can have a laugh with them, we sing to them.
It's a very rewarding job.
Rewarding, yeah, very.
Let's go straight over to Charity Director Tim Diggle from our category sponsor Derby and Burton Hospitals, who will announce the winner.
Here at Derby and Burton Hospitals Charity, we were delighted to be asked to sponsor the DerbyshireLive Heroes Award Healthcare Heroes category. And the winner is a very special person. She, like the rest of us, has seen at first hand what an impact the pandemic has had on the NHS and on our community at large. But what she's done is she's done a great deal to raise awareness of the importance of the community and the support that they bring to each other through the work that they do day to day. So I'm delighted to announce that the Healthcare Hero category award winner is Emma Bailey.
Emma, do you know what I loved about your VT? Is when you went with your mouth. Can you remember doing it? Show us, go on.
Yes, I do.
Show us.
Can't.
Do it. Come on, everybody's watching you.
Oh, I really can't.
All right then, okay. So I'll tell you, how do you feel now then?
A little bit overwhelmed, but proud for Hatton because I just did it for the kids, that's all. The kids, the smiles, and just to keep everybody going through such a really, really difficult time. That's
Okay, what have you dressed the lovely bear in today? The teddy?
Christmas pyjamas.
Oh, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Listen, congratulations to the both of you, because both of you deserve that award, okay?
Thank you.
Not a problem at all.
Thank you.
Brilliant, brilliant. So, Emma, I'm sure is going to open up a bottle of fizz and celebrate, and I can speak on behalf of everybody, I'm sure, right across Derbyshire tonight, wishing you all the very best for winning your award. And remember, guys, something that we can't forget, post your answer to our Derbyshire Live Heroes riddle with the comments section, and or on YouTube, Facebook Live, you can then in with a chance of winning a £50 Amazon gift voucher just in time for Christmas. I'll say it again. It's on your screens right now, actually. What is so fragile that simply by saying it breaks it? What's so fragile that by saying its name breaks it? Get posting, and I'll announce a lucky winner at the end of the show. So now it's time for the Volunteer of the Year category, which is sponsored by In Your Area. Thousands of dedicated volunteers devote countless hours to helping people in our community and raising money for charity. So let's find out more about our 3 finalists who carry out a multitude of good work without asking for anything in return.
Volunteering at Citizens Advice Mid-Mercia from 2018, Simon always went the extra mile to complete tasks and support others. With stage 4 bowel cancer, he was particularly keen to get involved with the Living with a Long-Term Condition programme and share his own experiences. With a cheerful disposition, Simon helped to establish new, lasting systems, ensured operations ran smoothly, and often spent hours making charts and compiling resources. He sadly passed away in August, but his legacy will continue.
A gentle soul who cared about others, who wanted to do the right things by people, and more often than not put other people before himself. His life was still about being him, and if that meant helping people, that's what he wanted to do. I think he actually got back from it as well, because he realised that he wasn't the only person out there struggling. He wasn't the only person out there who needed a voice, and I think volunteering quite often gives you a voice because you're with other people who understand your situation. I can't tell you how proud of him I am. He was just so giving, so loving, just an amazing person. Yeah, my soulmate, my best friend.
83-year-old Roy continues to be proactive within his community as the Vice Chair of the Long Eaton and District 50+ Forum. Roy has particularly played a vital role in organising IT education provision for older people, helping to arrange free computer learning sessions at Long Eaton Library on Mondays. The sessions continue today as drop-ins and have expanded to help more people in the community, whether with specific digital issues, continued learning or as a social hangout.
Well, it's nice that we should get a mixture of different people, many of whom went through school and work without ever seeing a computer, let alone use one. So by teaching them how to use a computer, it was very satisfying for me and my colleagues. And it's lovely that the young people and the old people mix together and we share experiences and knowledge.
Every month, a team of more than 15 Muslim volunteers work hard to help clean the graves and water flowers at Nottingham Road Cemetery in Chaddesden. Group founder Abid Taj believes that by doing this, it helps stress the importance of looking after those who have departed and supporting others. He said, "We try to teach the volunteers the importance of giving back to the community and the benefits of working as one to contribute to our society."
Thanks to the authorities and then obviously certain councils that got involved, they managed to come out with guidelines which allowed us to do this. Having a dignified send-off which everyone should have needs to be done. Everybody who cannot physically be there was virtually watching everything happening, and they felt being part of it, which added more fuel for us volunteers to do more. Helping each other is part of our religion and part of all religions, and I took it upon myself to start off, and it just led off from there. There are a lot of brothers within the community, a lot of sisters in the community who have come forward, and we will carry on doing this until health permits.
We're now joined by Roy, Abid and Sue Johnson, Simon's wife. I'm sure, like you, they are waiting to find out who our award winner is. As we head over to the commercial lead, Darren Evans from our category sponsor In Your Area, who will reveal our 2020 winner.
Hi, this is Darren Evans, commercial lead at In Your Area. We're pleased to be sponsoring the Volunteer of the Year category at this year's DerbyshireLive Heroes Awards. And I'm delighted to announce that this year's winner is Simon Johnson.
Sue, can you hear me? Sue?
Hello?
Oh, hello, Sue. I can see that you're fairly emotional right now.
Yes.
Can you describe what you're feeling?
A bit amazed, but then my husband was an amazing man, so he would be really amazed and humbled.
I mean, we can just read all the emotions that are going through your mind now just by looking at you. I mean, describe what sort of man was Simon?
He was a gentle, caring, thinking of others sort of person. My nephew actually put his finger on it the other day when he said, we're going to have an oracle-sized hole in our lives now.
Wow, what an incredible thing to say. Well, Sue, I won't stay for too long and take too much of your time. Congratulations for Simon for winning.
Thank you.
And thanks for speaking to us, okay?
Thank you.
Not a problem. Gosh, very emotional, very emotional. So, on to our final two awards of the show now. Doesn't time fly by? Firstly, though, I've got to admit that I do love this part of the evening, because it's now time to celebrate a very special person, one who has selflessly helped others over a number of years in their workplace and in their community. And to tell us more about this remarkable individual, let's head right over to audience editor Sam Dimmer from Derbyshire Live, who'll announce this year's Lifetime Achievement Award.
Every year, we are humbled to read the nominations in the Lifetime Achievement Award category, learning of the extraordinary lifelong good deeds of people in our community. This year was no different, and the quality of entries was stellar, telling of the unsung heroes that have touched countless lives of those around them. But one person stood out to our judges this year for the sheer breadth of their positive reach over the years. In various roles in the police force, from constable to superintendent, our winner kept public order, commanded firearms incidents, fought terrorism and chaired and vice-chaired the Gender Agenda Support Network and the Black Police Association respectively. During a successful policing career, they worked hard to improve the lives of children and young people in our communities, particularly focusing on those most vulnerable. They led high-profile investigations that led to the apprehension of those who sought to harm us, all while undertaking charitable endeavours to help those who needed it the most. The Lifetime Achievement Award will join our winners' other well-deserved awards, including not one but 5 Chief Constables commendations for bravery, outstanding charitable work and leading and coaching people. Retirement didn't deter our winner from enriching our community, and in their role as CEO of Derby charity Safe and Sound, they transformed the then under-the-radar charity to one that's widely valued for their work supporting children and young people who are victims of or at risk of child exploitation. With unparalleled coaching and mentoring skills, they've supported their team through challenging times, steering the Safe and Sound ship to enable grassroots supports to be extended to youth services, family support and wider education and awareness raising in local communities. Tireless in their resolve to help youngsters in Derbyshire, the winner of this year's award is also the Chair of Trustees at the Charity Umbrella and the Trustee Safeguarding Lead for Derby County Community Trust, further illustrating her passion that young people should be nurtured into adulthood. The well-deserving winner of this year's Derbyshire Live Heroes Lifetime Achievement Award is Tracy Harrison.
And I'm delighted to say that we are joined by Tracy. But before we speak to her, let's take a look at how we surprised her earlier this month with the help of her good friend and colleague, Alan Graham.
Hi. Tracy, I think you're very aware, being a Derbyshire person, of the Derbyshire Live Hero Award. And as Chair of Safe and Sound for a very short time, I was honoured and delighted to be approached to submit a nomination for Lifetime Achievement in the Year Award.
Oh my God.
So we have submitted a nomination for you. I mean, your life story is inspiration is often used as a word and sometimes overly used, but not in your case. So I'm here today, not to really have a meeting with you, but to be delighted to tell you haven't just been nominated,
oh my God,
you have won the 2020 Derbyshire Live Hero Award, Lifetime Achievement Award. Many congratulations.
Thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God. So very often I'm lost for words. So thank you very much. Thank you for nominating me, Alan. Thank you for
whoever decided that. I was grateful to, grateful to receive it, and it's not about me. I've got a great team around me, I've got a great family, and I've worked with some amazing people who have helped me transform my life from moving to Derby. So to be honoured in Derby is great, because when I moved here at 17, people looked out for me and give me a break, and that's why I love what I do now, because hopefully we give young people a break. So Safe and Sound's amazing, and if I can help inspire young people to have the life I've had, then that's great. So thank you.
Wow, Tracy, that is incredible. Not just 5 commendations for Bravery whilst you were working, but the amount of things you do outside as well. How does it feel? Lifetime Achievement Award.
I was lost for words. It's not very often I'm lost for words. It's quite emotional for me. I just hope I inspire other young people to be able to achieve the dreams, because I've achieved my dreams and more, absolutely more. And I've had some amazing people with me to have that journey. So if you want to be something and do something and be somebody, then you can achieve it. And we saw the young heroes earlier on tonight, and I hope they have as great a life as I've had, doing what I've wanted to do and doing it every day. So amazing, Des, amazing.
Well, it's incredible. I mean, you've packed so much in. Have you ever considered writing a book or a film about your life?
That's been said a few times, to be fair, but I haven't got time at the moment because I'm quite busy doing stuff. But yeah, I might do at some point. Who knows?
It's an absolutely incredible accolade to a very worthy winner. Congratulations and all the best.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful, absolutely incredible. So at the start of this evening, we asked you to post your answers to our Derbyshire Live Heroes riddles in the comments section to be within a chance of winning a £50 Amazon gift voucher. And the question was, what is so fragile that simply by saying its name breaks it? It's time now to announce our lucky winner and, of course, reveal the answer. And I'm delighted to say congratulations to Kate Viles. Kate Viles, you are our riddle winner. The word, obviously, was silence. As soon as you say it, you break it. Silence. Huge congratulations. We'll be contacting you shortly with all of the details. Enjoy spending the voucher. Hope it will come in time for Christmas, of course. We'll make sure it does. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our very final award of the show, where we will be announcing our overall Hero of Derbyshire for 2020. Now, our winner has actually been selected from this evening's category winners. Everybody that you've seen on the screen has rejoined us. Here they are. How you doing, guys? Wish you all the best. I'm delighted to say that we are now going to head over once again to our headline sponsor, Derbyshire's Police and Crime Commissioner, Hardal Dinser, who will announce this year's Hero of Derbyshire for 2020.
The Hero of Derbyshire Award is reserved for someone very special, someone who goes the extra mile to help others without the expectation of reward. This is a chance for us all to give thanks to someone exceptional. And this year, we have chosen someone who truly embodies what it means to be from Derbyshire. A selfless, kind-hearted person who cares for those around them, no matter their struggles. A community paramedic, our winner turns her attention to the vulnerable members of our society and often go without the human kindness that they need to help turn their lives around. She walks the streets in our county, offering face-to-face health advice and on-street medical care for those who battle addiction and other difficulties, putting others before herself, day in, day out. During the COVID-19 pandemic, she medically supported more than 100 people living in temporary accommodation, testing to keep people safe and more. Out on the streets, she has been in some of the most challenging situations imaginable, supporting vulnerable women through childbirth, dressing wounds, and dealing with serious overdose cases. She maintains medication for those who need it, helping people to keep crucially important appointments, and signposting to services that can help transform lives. At the Safe Space Complex in Normanton, our winner has taken care of around 200 regular patients, being someone that they can trust and rely on to help them. It's a trust that has built up over months, requiring hard work, patience, and determination, qualities that make them such a worthy winner of this award. The road is rocky and often chaotic, but the winner of the Hero of Derbyshire Award powers on regardless, acknowledging the tragedies behind the problems and, most importantly, the humans behind the statistics. It's them that she cares for and who benefit from her extraordinary gift. This year's Hero of Derbyshire Award goes to Tracy Cunningham.
Thank you, Hardal, and congratulations, huge congratulations to Tracy, overall Hero of Derbyshire 2020. I could see you actually wiping away tears from your eyes, obviously very emotional, and a big smile on your face right now. How does it feel?
I'm quite overwhelmed, actually.
Hero of Derbyshire. Are you going to get a badge and wear it walking down the street and show everybody?
yeah, they'll love that tomorrow.
It is a wonderful accolade, though, for everything that you've done and continue to do. I mean, how are you going to sort of push forward and continue?
I just take one day at a time and deal with whatever comes up, because they're so chaotic. They kind of make me a little chaotic as well. So it's just one thing at a time, dealing with client after client, and just keep pushing through and supporting them and lifting them and having a laugh along the way.
And that's what it is, having a laugh. Congratulations, a worthy winner, Hero of Derbyshire 2020. Tracy, all the best. Beautiful. One day at a time. Reminds me of a Lena Martell song, as a matter of fact. Anyway, that was an amazing night. It really was. It's been inspirational meeting all of our incredible winners and the finalists and reliving their amazing achievements with you. I've had a wonderful time, and I always have a wonderful time. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have. Sadly, though, it does bring us to the end of tonight's show. A huge thank you to Derbyshire's Police and Crime Commissioner, Hardal Dinser, for your support in headline sponsoring the awards. A thank you to all of our category sponsors. Again, without their support, this event just simply couldn't have taken place. It just wouldn't have been possible. And to our incredible judging panel who are responsible for shortlisting our finalists and selecting our winners. Thank you to all of you for taking the time to be part of tonight's show. And last and certainly not least, well done to all of our winners and finalists. All you guys have to do right now is look out for tomorrow's online coverage on Derbyshire Live and Inside Derby Telegraph, showcasing all of tonight's highlights. In the meantime, all that's left for me to say is stay safe, keep smiling, good night, and have a fabulous Christmas.